All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Gridiron Blitz. I am Derek P. Fields, and we are on with a special guest today. But before we get to him, let me introduce my main man, Travis Troxel of Troxel'S Sports Talk, hashtag TST. What's going on, Trav?
What up, though, fellas?
I don't understand, Travis. Why does it take you so long to come in, brother? You just supposed to come in like, what up, though? All right, let me make sure my volume is levels is good because I know I seem like I be coming in super high when I watch it back. Levels are super low, but we'll turn it up a little bit right there. That should be good. All right, and without further ado, we got a special guest in the building, Mr. Lions Personnel Breakdown Show. That's right, it's the whole thing. What's going on, man? How you doing?
What is up? And I'm doing great.
Welcome to the show, man. So this is what we do. Usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we have a round table. We got some people in the chat. What's going on? Let me do my roll call in the chat. Blue and Silver Phantom, what's going on? Chris, what's popping? Brian, what's up? Bug Spray, what's up? JGB, what's going on? Justin Harris, thanks for the correction today. I said today that Ty Johnson runs a 4.62, but it's a 4.26. But sometimes I transpose numbers, man. It's like a Cosby Show thing, man. So that's sometimes I will transpose the numbers. Beast Mode, what's going on? So good looking out, Lions Lee, Yu-Gi-Oh! Rex, and John Hannon. What's going on? It's funny, man. When we ain't talking round table, we don't have a bunch of people in here. So make sure you go. Oh, we got 20 in the building. I'll take that back. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up for us fellas, and we are gonna get this show started. So first and foremost, Travis, what's going on with you, man? What's going on with Troxel Sports Talk, man? What's popping over there?
Not a whole lot. We got I got a video I'm in the process of working on, and then I got what do you call it, the Thursday draft, so stay tuned for that. If you're not subscribed to my channel for the draft, for the NBA draft, we're starting at 6:30, and we got our DSA member Noble Sports Entertainment, and he's gonna be a special guest on the show. You know, and we're gonna talk basketball on Thursday. It's gonna be a great show, so I hope you guys can tune in.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, don't forget about the draft show. That's Thursday. They will have Pistons Center Court on Wednesday, and we, of course, will have the roundtable right here on the Gridiron Blitz tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Shout out to Beast Mode. He said he just finished Michigan State camp, so he feeling tired. That's what's up, man. So that's a perfect transition to our other member today. We got Lions Personnel Breakdown Show. We got him in the building. What's going on with you, man?
Hey, what is up? Yeah, so I am hopefully gonna drop a video this week. I've been pretty busy lately, but I am in the process, just like Travis over there. I am actually just recently moved up to the Midwest, gonna play some college ball, so excited for that.
Okay. Talking a little earlier, what position you play, bro?
Quarterback. You already know, number one position.
Quarterback, of course. That's why he got the Matthew Stafford picture right there, man. It's obvious. Yeah. That's what's up, man. So we gonna be able to see you on TV or something, man?
I hope so. Jeez, that's my dream. That's my goal.
I know that's right. I think that's everybody go, man. We trying to get on there too, man. So If you come up, make sure you remember about the Detroit Sports Alliance, man. We'll be talking about you. So we've been trying. Now Travis introduced me to this gentleman here. Give us your Twitter handle, man, so people can go look you up.
Oh, I got you. Let me pull it up real quick. Hey, everyone follow my YouTube channel though, Lions Personnel Breakdown Show. I'm trying to get that up and running.
Yeah.
That's much less how do I put it, popular than my Twitter handle. My Twitter handle is @lion4life.det.
Okay, so why don't you go ahead and put it in the chat, man? And that's why I brought it up first, because you're super popular over there. You just getting started with YouTube. Exactly. So I had to, hey, let a brother do his thing, man. That's what we do over here. So what's going on? We got go ahead.
Hey, can I read this one comment real quick? General G. Barry, what up, though? He says, Trav sounds like how Trey Flowers sounds taking interviews. You can get that, brother.
Yeah. Hey, Travis. Hey, Travis, that's not a good sign because he is a nightmare to listen to. Like I couldn't even listen to that, brother. So we got to change that, man. We got to change that, man. So yes, there we go. Lions personnel breakdown show. What's up? Hey, Luke G coming in trying to take over the chat. Somebody talking about free me. Facts. Hashtag facts free me.
Hashtag free Luke G.
Free Luke G. I see you, Luke. Everybody can't wait to Luke G to get out of jail, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Hey, look, wait a minute. Here go Noble Sports Song. He won on the show. TA, be quiet, man. TA, you really trying to get in? TA is funny, man. Me and Luke. Hey, look, now they trying to take over my show. Wait, George Morgan says Luke never takes over.
Oh, okay.
I will say this.
Look, we getting started. Yeah, yes, sir.
Oh, I will say this. This Wednesday, the Pistons Center Court is on Detroit Drew's channel, and he is in the chat. So what up, though, Detroit Drew? So go ahead, and if you're not subbed to him,
Detroit Drew? What's going on, man?
If you're not subbed to his channel, the Pistons Center Court this Wednesday at 8.
Come on, Trey. Come on, Trey. Hurry up, Trey. Oh, shout out to a special shout out to Detroit Drew, who just hit 1,600 subscribers, man. He's killing the game over there. So be sure you check out my description. All these guys with the blue wrenches are in there as well as Detroit Drew. Shout out to I'll give a Kachuk. What's going on? Waiting for Swede. No, Swede don't show up on Swede too big to show up to these little shows. He only come up to the round table. So he not gonna show up, Paul. All right, let's go, man. Let's get into what's going on with you, man. So I got in contact with you through Travis. Travis was like, hey man, you know this dude on Twitter, and I saw you got, because how many followers you got on Twitter, man?
On Twitter, I got like 500, I think, somewhere around there.
Yeah. Yes, it's quite a bit, man. So I was like, okay, that's what's up. So then you and I chatted, and I saw your first YouTube video that you dropped a little while ago. And so I was like, okay, so me and you chatted and we furthered it up, man. So basically, now that we got you on, man, go ahead, tell us a little bit about, the YouTube channel, what got you started, why did you decide to start a YouTube channel?
Okay. So honestly, just like you guys, I absolutely love the Lions. They've been my team since I was little. And growing up, I'm actually from New Mexico, so we got no pro football. We got no pro anything down there. But I started with the Lions, and y'all
got Walter White, man. That's it. Walter White.
That's all we got. That's it.
Go ahead, man.
That's it. But
yeah.
Honestly, Lions are the best. Oh, they're the best thing that could have happened to me. They helped me. Oh my gosh, Lions football is the best remedy. Well, at least when they win, and then when they lose, got a little heartbreak in there. But hey, that's what sports is. But no, I'm just excited. I wanted to start my page, show my love for the Lions, break down specifically roster spots actually starting off. That's why my show is called that, and I'm gonna have a decent amount of episodes with those, and then eventually I'm gonna roll into some other stuff in season.
Okay. So is your channel, well, I guess with Lions in the title, gonna be exclusive Lions, or you gonna do some other stuff too?
Exclusive Lions. I'll have some NFL episodes drop, but don't know much about NBA and other pro sports, so I'd be sticking to NFL for sure.
Okay. All right, man. All right, Trav, you got anything, bro? Or you just going? I'm just trying to see what you want to do. You want me to keep going, or like you gonna come in a little bit?
Yeah, you can keep going, and I'll come in.
Okay. All right. Well, listen. Okay. So when we talked and we were trying to set this thing up, I know everybody in the chat, everybody online, shout out to my people. Make sure you drop a thumbs up. And I don't know who this, I don't even know if I should shout this person out. He's the religion of atheism. So I don't know what's going on with that, but thank you for being in the chat, man. We were talking about the Calvin Johnson thing a couple weeks ago, man, and you heard all of our takes on it, and I know you and I talked for just a smidget, man, on my thoughts about it. But you told me that you have some thoughts on it from a player's perspective, and I wanted to know what those are. So give us your take on this Calvin Johnson situation from your perspective.
Okay, so for me, like so I've played football my entire life, and I look at things from the player's perspective first, and then from a fan second. So I'm going from his point of view, sitting there. He's worked his ass off, and he killed it. You know how many Calvin Johnson highlights there are? You know that. There are Calvin Johnson highlights everywhere. And I don't know, like, when you work that hard and you put your body out on the line over and over and over and over again, eventually it's going to take a toll, and that's what happened. I get that people say that he quit, some people that I know personally, but in my opinion, you work that hard and you become a Lions legend, I think that you deserve that extra money. I think that needed to be an honorary system that should be throughout the NFL. I know a lot of NFL teams take back their signing bonus if a guy retires or gets cut or gets traded or whatever. But when a guy like that in Detroit sports is that iconic, you do the honorary thing and give them the money or let them keep the money.
Okay, so even though that this is a business and Calvin Johnson was indeed great. Even though it's a business, though, you feel like it's the honorary thing to do to give a player like Calvin Johnson money he didn't necessarily earn.
See, and that's where I think, yes, I don't think he earned the money, but I think he deserves the money, if that makes sense. I think he deserves the money.
No, it makes perfect sense. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, he deserves the money because without that, I don't care what you say. The Lions have not been a good team for a while. And guess what? We're finally getting way better, and I'm excited for this season. But he was the reason we were watchable at some points in time. He made absolutely freak plays.
That is true.
It's just, like he made absolute freak plays. And I feel like it's a bad mark on the franchise when we take money like that back.
I feel you.
Okay. All right. Well, let me address the chat real quick.
Yeah.
What's up to Willie? I like this guy. Of course you do, Willie. Detroit Legend Sportscast. Shout out to Willie Kennedy.
Oh, yeah.
Beast Mode says he'll be right back. Mondo says Lions were petty. I've heard that a lot, Mondo. JGB says bring me back some peanut butter M&Ms. Talking to Beast Mode. Man, Detroit Legend Sportscast. Lions are full of asterisks. I see you, Willie. I see what you're doing there, man. Top tier, as soon as I come on, more Calvin talk. No, Top. No. Oh, shout out to Top tier, man. I saw you in somebody's Lions chat the other day, man. JT Sports Talk. I saw you over there the other day. No, what it was is I talked to this guy a couple weeks ago, and I just he's a player, SAG, and I wanted to get his perspective from of Calvin Johnson and how he did it. So we've got Mondo says he deserved it. Okay, Calvin thought he was slick, says Lions Lee, and what's popping, buffed up. What's going on, buffed up? Okay, well, here's the thing, man. It's like, all right, couple things. If the Lions give him the money back, and I think they kind of set the precedence for the rest of the NFL, like, okay, then the NFL is going probably other teams are going to have to start following suit. And I think, I don't know, man, like I've heard everybody's side of it, and I'm just like, if it was like a regular person, I don't know, man. I just think I get what everybody's saying, but they want like loyalty and honor. And I'm just like, if Calvin Johnson doesn't go out like that, and to tell you the truth, though, Travis is in Detroit or Lions talk, I think that Calvin was a little salty because according to Nate Burleson, when Calvin mentioned retiring a year earlier, he was like, I'm thinking about retiring. And he said he was already hearing that they were going to ask for the money back. So I think when they did ask for the money back, he took that real personal, man. I don't know. I kind of see both sides of it, but I'm going to have to side with the Lions on this one. He got way too much money. They let him keep, they didn't let him keep because I think it went to court, but he was able to keep $1 million of the 3.2. And it's just like you didn't do the work. So I feel you, man, and I understand that you are in that field. So you probably have some similar feelings to Calvin Johnson if it was to happen to you. But I don't know, man. Travis, what you think, bro? What you think about, I know we talked about it in nauseam, man, but just give me your final thoughts on what, personnel was saying as opposed to, how I feel or how you feel.
I mean, I get both sides.
Right.
And if it's going to just cost us $1 million to have him back here, at this point, I don't even care anymore. Like, just give him his money if it's going to bring him back.
Exactly.
But I mean, I do think that there needs to be a system in place to where if you don't finish out that contract and we gave you a hefty signing bonus, then you do not get that signing bonus, whatever that's left.
Right.
You have to earn it. I am a full advocate of you have to earn your money. That's like me going into the shop cutting hair, and I give a half a cut and charge full price for it. They gonna be like, no, that's a casualty.
Wait, what happened?
Oh my gosh.
What happened, person?
Back up. We talked about this earlier. We had a one-on-one conversation talking about this earlier. I know, and that's the thing is like I don't think you can compare it to something in everyday life. Like professional sports is in and of its own a completely different
I've heard that
thing
before.
In everyday life. Like they're here to entertain fans.
Okay.
And they're putting out their bodies on the line. People die from CTE back in the day. Like this is a dangerous sport. Like I think he deserved. I think he did. Like I'm saying, I agree with you. I completely see the side of the franchise. I completely agree that I don't think he earned the money. Like he didn't play, so he didn't fulfill his contractual duties. But I feel like he deserves the money because of how much he changed the culture and the way Detroit sports was ran. Like there was a reason for everyone to come around on Sundays and pull up the Lions games.
Yeah, because he was one of the.
Hey, you getting some mad love in the chat, man. Once again, this is a Lions man. What is your name, bro? I can't even remember it. I'm saying
Lions Personnel Breakdown Show.
No, I'm serious, man. Like, okay, I'm gonna just call you Breakdown Show, or No, I was gonna say I call you BS, but that's not. I can't call you BS. Hey, so a lot of people showing you love, man, and you know what?
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Miller Mo says. He says #facts. Okay, I see you, man. I see you, Mel. That's for Mellow Mo, man. What's up? Dropping that super chat. Appreciate all my super chats, man. You know what? I feel you. I feel you, and I do understand that, man. Because it's like if you really kind of step back from football, it's literally fun and games until you see somebody get hurt. Then it's like, oh man, you realize just how violent of a sport this is, and sometimes it's kind of tough to watch. And stuff like that. So I do kind of understand both sides. I'm just like $1 million though, and I feel like I feel like two Breakdown Show is that the fans, man, like do it for the fans. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they kept your 100 and something million and gave you $1 million. I feel like to us, that's kind of a slap in the face, especially that he didn't get ahead of this thing on Twitter and be like, look, Detroit Lions fans, I love y'all. It ain't about this, yada, yada. It's about this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, but I do understand what you've been saying and what other people have been saying as well. So I see that, man. I see that. All right. So this news broke today, and I was going to make a video of it, but no, go ahead, man. Say as much as you want.
No, just one more thing. Like, so from I'm not too worried about it. Like, there's some people that get super heated over the Calvin Johnson thing. I'm not one that, like, unless you're saying that like he was a terrible player or something like that, I ain't gonna get heated on it. Like, this is gonna work itself out eventually. It happened with Barry Sanders. I'm not worried about it. I know it's gonna fix itself eventually. Yep. No, I don't know how long that's gonna take, but it's going to.
Yeah. I see that too, man.
Fully agree on that.
JGB said, I don't think the Lions wouldn't be as salty if Calvin was more upfront about his retirement. I can see that.
Yeah.
John Henry says, thought you would be sacrificing your life. Yeah, man, it's it is a tough sport. And sometimes I'm not even gonna lie, fellas. Sometimes I actually contemplated about like, man, should I keep watching this because it is so intense, man. Like, you know, and I hate to see people get hurt, but all right. So this news broke today, and this has been in the news for the last week, and I'm just like, this dude, you know, I told you guys he was going to be picked up, but Mr. Michael Roberts is now I guess he got maybe past a physical, but I guess he already did.
Yeah, apparently.
So shout out to him for that, I guess. But Mr. Michael Roberts, formerly a Detroit Lion and never a New England Patriot, is now a Green Bay Packer. So what do you guys feel about Mr. Roberts being picked up by the Packers off waivers?
Travis, take this one.
You know what? I'm going to say it like this. He's either going to A, get Aaron Rodgers extremely mad at him, or he's going to hurt Aaron Rodgers. Either way, I'm going to be like McDonald's slogan, and I'm loving it.
Exactly. Oh my God.
Yeah. I mean, okay, so do they still have Jimmy Graham over there?
Oh yeah.
Or did they never? Is he not there anymore?
No, he's still there. He's got the largest.
Okay, so they went and signed. He's still, and okay. So Michael Roberts is now. How you feel about that? So.
I'm with Troxel on this one, to be honest with you. I feel the same way. I think it's a great move by us, and I think it's a great move for us. I don't see any way around it.
Yeah. He it was about time for him to go. And I know a lot of people, specifically of the Detroit family, they wanted to believe in Michael Roberts. And I know we'll probably talk more about this and you'll hear everybody's perspective tomorrow. But he was terrible with us. I didn't see what everybody else saw. And as a matter of fact, my memory of Michael Roberts was essentially what got me started down this whole Detroit Lions YouTube path anyway, was that Thanksgiving game. And if I'm not mistaken, his Matthew Stafford's second interception was also thrown in Michael Roberts' direction when he threw it in the back of the end zone. And I'm just like, at that point, I was done with him. And then I went and I looked at his stats, guys, and I'm like, okay, I know stats. Luke G be like, stats tell part of the story, but not the whole story. True, they do. But he's caught, what is it? Is it 13 passes in his 2 years? And I don't even know how many times he was targeted, but I know that he didn't make the most of his opportunity. If you ask me, when he was out there, he didn't make the most of it, man. And yeah, I'm glad he went. At first, I was kind of upset. Like, did this dude really just go? Did the Packers really just pick him up? And then I was like, why am I mad for what? Why am I upset? It's like he's not going to be an asset. He's not going to do anything over there.
Like I said, he's either going to hurt Aaron Rodgers or he's going to or he's going to get him really mad, and I'm loving that.
Yeah, but you know, he gonna be all up in his face though. All type of sideline footage of him arguing to him, man.
Can you imagine them on Hard Knocks?
Man, yeah. If they don't make the playoffs, I can.
Oh yeah.
If they don't,
they didn't make the playoffs this year. The only reason why they got negated out was because they got a first-time head coach.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. What happened? Oh yeah, that's it. But hey, they gotta get up in there, man. They gotta get up in there. I feel like the Lions need to do as well, man. Like I was talking about on the stream the other day. I said the Lions have to solidify their, like, how you bury Hard Knocks is to make the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Very Hard Knocks every single year, and you knock that out the way. And you know, hey, look, I'm one of the guys that honestly think, I think this would have been good either way. I'm gonna tell you why. Lions get on Hard Knocks. They're not on Hard Knocks for 10 years. No matter what happens, they get it out the way. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually, if they don't do what they need to do and start making these playoffs, they're going to be on Hard Knocks. They're absolutely. So they dodged the bullet this year. But if they don't do it next year, and let's say like the Packers do, hey, we could be up, man, unless another team come and volunteer. So, you know, I just want them to come and handle their business, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but Travis, what you got, man? What you got for breakdown show? I know we was talking before we got on.
What do you mean the
Look, Travis looking at his notes.
Oh yeah.
He's looking at his notes.
Well, I did want to I did kind of want to bring up the sad topic about today. There was a shooting at the Raptors parade.
Ridiculous.
2 people were in serious conditions. I just want to know, you know, well, first off, I want to say prayers up to those hurt. You know, you got my prayers. You know, till you guys get well. And I just want to know what you guys how you guys feel about that. You know, I mean, I could, you know, that was their first championship. So, you know, with it being the Lions, you know, how would you feel? You know, like, I mean, these are like serious topics that I hate bringing up, but you have to kind of have that conversation.
So you said like if we won the Super Bowl, like how would it be here?
Yeah,
in comparison or what?
If someone got shot or what?
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, if we did win the Super Bowl, like, how would you guys feel, like, with the parade and having, you know, and then, you know, it all being good, and then all of a sudden something like that happens, like.
Hey, you already know, man. You already know how it feel, bro. Like, you know, one of the things that the DSA is trying to do is bring positive narrative and positive media. And, you know, we have enough negativity as it is already.
Yep.
And if that happened here, and I, you know, I feel sad for those 2 individuals that are in critical condition last time I heard. And I hope that they do have a speedy recovery. And it's unfortunate that it happened. And I think it's going to be the one blemish on an otherwise stellar happening. You know what I mean? Like these guys took down the sleeping giant and or the giant and stuff like that, and brought a first title to Toronto, bro. Like there's no other professional NBA basketball team. They don't have the Grizzlies anymore. So this team had an entire country on their back, and they delivered. And did anybody else see Drake on the float today, man? Like, come on, man, really?
Oh
like,
yeah, of course.
Like, is he part of the team, bro? Like, I'm like, when did Drake come off the bench? He was on the thing, man. I was just like,
did you see him drinking that dilly?
Yeah, I saw him. He spilled half of it.
Yeah.
Man. But and you know what? I know when the Pistons won in '94, I got in my car. I was like, oh, let me see what the city is like. And it was cats hanging out the cars, like as they were moving. It was just people parked on the street. Any street you looked at, it was just cars as far as the eye can see. And I don't remember what happened then. And even guys, when we hosted the Super Bowl, it was decent. So I feel bad for him because it's a blemish on an otherwise you know, really important, promising thing. And then if these 2 individuals, you know, God forbid something happens to one of them where they die, then that'll be a huge stain on this whole thing. So when it comes to my city, I hope that Detroit could handle themselves in a way that wouldn't overlap what we're doing, you know, what the accomplishment that we made. So that's my opinion, Travis.
Absolutely, I fully agree. How about you, Lions personnel?
Yeah, I got prayers up to them. Seriously, like that's terrible. It's tragic. But it does happen every day. It's life. But I don't know. I'm just hoping when we do win the Super Bowl and it does come to Detroit that people act civil. But people like to have fun and party a little bit. So there's gonna be some substances and stuff like that. So it's not inevitable, but I'm just hoping it doesn't happen here. That's all I got for that.
Absolutely.
Me too. You notice what he said there? He said, when we win the Super Bowl, that's what's up. I like that. I like that, man.
Yep.
I like his positivity, man. That's what's
Oh,
up.
yeah, you already know.
Let me see what we got in the comments.
I will say
look,
this.
Detroit Legend says, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, we got 26 likes and 37 people watching. Well, now 36 people watching. Can we at least get 10 more likes?
At least, y'all, good looking. That's what's up. Hey, shout out to all my active subscribers too, man, because y'all making this thing grow. I remember we was like 19, 20. Now we pushing 40. I think the highest I had was when Luke G was in the building. Brother had about 80 people, and because Luke G was in the building. So speaking of Luke G, let me try and get that brother on real quick. No. Yeah, man. So I hope that. Well, oh yeah, man. So we got Lions personnel breakdown show in the building with us, and he's very big on Twitter. I call it very big, man. I got 62 followers, so to me, that's very big, man. So be sure to check out his channel and sub to what. Hey, man, look, I just started, bro. I literally just started Twitter. Look, I'm 40, man. I don't know about this Twitter game. What's this Twitter game, man? How do you do this? What's a tweet? So we got him in the building and we got him on today as well. So guys, we got the Lions, OTAs are done. And we got to talk about it with you personnel. How you feel about this Slay Snack situation, man? As a player, like, what are your thoughts on, what's going on with the okay. What's going on with you laughing? Was that good or bad or what?
Nothing. Just funny.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I knew this was coming up.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna tread lightly here because I know people have got some very distinct opinions on this. But as a player, go get that bread. Go get that money. Like they're trying to set up for their family. Like, do what you need to do. I ain't gonna be all up in your face like, oh my gosh, what a travesty. He's not at practice. They're gonna be fine. I'm not worried about it. Neither of them, mark my words, neither of them will be sitting out a single game this year, no matter what.
Okay. All right. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely. Okay. You heard it here first.
So you are pro them sitting out mandatory and voluntary and stuff. Now what if training camp rolls around and neither one of them reports? Like, is it going to change or what? Are you okay with that? You just want them to show up for that first game of the season?
Nope. I am okay with that. Just they're going to be here for the first game.
Okay.
And they're going to be in shape. I've already seen, I don't know if you guys have seen on social media, Slay's been working like crazy. Snacks is doing his thing. He posted a video the other day. I want to say yesterday. Both of them are professional veteran athletes. They're in shape. They're going to be just fine. And I'm not worried about it whatsoever. They're not guys that, I can't think of one right now, but they're not the prima donna types in my head that are going to sit out to better themselves. They still have team first mentality. They want the team to win, and they're going to help the team win.
Okay. All right. That, you know what? I don't think I've heard that in the entire time that we've talked about this situation. I don't think I've heard those words, team mentality, when talking to these two guys about these two guys. So that's actually a different perspective of it. Now, Travis, I know we've talked about it. You were on the round table, man. What do you feel, man? You feel like that they're still not, or they're still going to show up, or how do you feel about that, man?
Well, after his comments of we'll see, I'm talking about Darius Slay. Mm-hmm. At this point, I want, he needs to get here. I don't care about OTAs or none of that. This is training camp. This is, where the pads get on. This is, this is getting ready to get all the rust out, so when week 1 comes around,
right,
you're ready to hit on all cylinders, and get better each week. So then when, January and February, you're really at peak performance.
And
You know, I
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. So
okay.
oh, go ahead.
Yeah, so like I wanted to, with Travis's comments, do I want them to be there? Of course, yes, no doubt about it. I agree with you 100% right there. But yeah, as players and people be saying in the comments, there's a couple people that popped up. What is one right here? Let's see. George Morgan. Next year, talk to them about it. Neither of them should even think about it until they have 1 year left. That actually, well, I'll talk about it right now, and then that actually rolls into our next topic. The
Which you
yeah,
can
so
bring up as well.
the CBA agreement. I don't know if you guys know what that is. That is the collective bargaining agreement for all the people watching right now or listening. So what that is that's the NFLPA, NFL Players Association, and the owners talking, and the actual agreement is up after this year. So there's been a lot of rumors about the lockouts, of course, and it's happened before. So it's not anything new, but that's something that's going to come up. So if they're not going to be playing a game, both of them know this. Of course, they're part of the NFLPA. They're going to want some money guaranteed. So I understand that part. It's different if it's just a normal year, but like this is something big coming up that's going to affect the NFL in a big way.
absolutely.
Okay, so do you feel that this potential that is, I guess people are saying like it's guaranteed going to happen. It just might not be for a year, but so do you feel that the lockout is kind of dictating these moves? Do you think if the lockout was not going to happen, do you think this whole holdout things happen between these two gentlemen?
To be honest, I think it's different for each one. I think Snacks is grossly underpaid.
Okay.
He is the number one nose tackle in the NFL by far. It's not even close.
And it's been like that for a while too, I think.
Yeah. He's just been underpaid, like bad. Like, really bad.
Yeah.
Slay, I think, is a little bit more on the lockout side, to be honest with you. Yes, cornerbacks got that look at me flash like Deion Sanders. Almost all of them are like that. They got that personality, which they need to play the position. But I think he's just looking out for his future, which is fine. And shout out to Snacks, by the way. Saw that he had another kiddo.
Oh yeah, he had another two.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
that brother dropped two. Yeah, two at the same time. Yeah.
Hoping to wait a while for that. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Well, it ain't no hope to it, man. It's called I can't tell you what it's called. It's a family show.
Yes, it is.
But it's called something, man. They made some what they call it? They made some after school specials about that, man. So go check them out, man. So so I don't know, man. Here's my thoughts. Yeah, I'm kind of like an in between the lines, dude. And from these two gentlemen and their tweets and how cryptic they are, I did see Darius Slay practicing. He looked good. He did look good. And I don't know, man. I'm feeling like listen, this is one case that I would love to be wrong. I would love to be wrong, but I feel like that both of these gentlemen are poised for a lockout, even with the lockout potentially happening as soon as it will. I really see that. I hope that doesn't happen because we really need these guys to make our defense stellar. You know what I'm saying? I think we can survive without them. Bob Quinn will find a way. But with these gentlemen, we will have a absolutely stellar defense, top 5, top 8 at the least. And I'm hoping that I'm wrong, but I feel like that one or both is gonna hold out. I think Snacks might be the one to hold out because he know his value. He like, man, I done stuffed this run for 4 years in a row, and then y'all gonna trade me away, and then y'all not gonna pay me either. So I don't know, man. I feel like that.
I agree.
Come September. Yeah, that one of them might not be there. So I'm hoping I'm wrong though, guys. I'm hoping I'm wrong. But
yeah.
So go ahead, man.
No, yeah, I think exactly your point. I think Snacks would definitely be the one to hold out more than Slay would, in my opinion. Like just like you're saying, like he's been way underpaid. I don't even know how it's been. Oh well, okay. Look at it this way: Pro Bowl doesn't even have a nose tackle position. He'd be a Pro Bowl every single year, but they don't have a nose tackle position. So I guess he's flying under the radar in a sense because people don't look at those stats. They don't look at run stuffs, and my goodness, he's the best that's done it for a while.
So then I got a quick question for you,
Yeah.
Lions personnel.
Yeah.
If Snacks does hold out, and I want to give credit to Siptroit. He says Johnson is going to be a mini Snacks. Now, how do you feel about PJ Johnson, and if he could step in for Snacks?
There's a reason he was a 7th round pick. I'm just gonna say that right now.
Ooh.
I love all Lions players. I love Lions players. As long as they're Lions players, I love all of them. But there was a reason he's a 7th round pick. Just like Travis Fulgham was a 6th round pick, and he's surprising right now. But yes, I do think that he can show out, but I think it's going to take time. It's not going to be something where he learns this year, and I don't even think next year. I think it's going to take a while. But he's fighting for a roster spot, in my opinion. What do you think?
Okay.
Travis?
All right. I think he.
Well, Trap, before you go, man, I want to shout out Siptroit. He dropped his first Lions video today. So go ahead, check that out. Yeah, I was a little worried about him because he was in the car, and I was like, "What's going on, man?" Yeah, make sure you pull over, man, and safety first, man. We love you, man. We want you to be here with us for this season, man. So shout out. He put it in my comments like, "Hey, I dropped my first video, so I want to check that out." But be sure you go check that out. We talking about some Lion stuff. All right, Travis, my man, go ahead.
I mean,
your thoughts
I definitely think that he makes the team. Now, does he dress? That will remain to be seen. It depends on his training camp. But that's, I mean, when you're talking about Snacks and then a rookie, I mean, it's so hard because it's like you got a proven guy, but the only problem is his age. He is 30 years old. It's like,
yes,
you're gonna have to. I want to kind of tread lightly on it though too, because I do like Snacks. I mean, he's
love Snacks.
That man's a beast.
Yeah, he is
in a good way for us. So I want to kind of tread lightly. If we could give him something to where he's happy and it makes us happy too, giving it to him, find like a happy medium where he does get an extension or a bonus, I should say.
Exactly.
Then I'm all for it, but it has to be, a happy medium on both sides. Like, I'm not going to break the bank for a 30-year-old. I love you, Snacks. If you're listening, hey, but I'm not going to break no bank, but I will pay you, if you want to stay. I'll give you a nice little extension if you want to stay, but it has to be a happy medium.
Okay. And then another thing now, I cannot remember whose deal it was, but there was a deal that just happened, and it's something that I wasn't even thinking this way, is just adding guaranteed money and not adding gears on.
Wow.
Or adding only a year on.
Okay. So he's still. Wow. Okay. That. I mean, do you think that would work?
It could work. They get more money, and the Lions are only held accountable for a couple years, because then just like, you guys know with corners, they hit around 30, and sometimes their production drops sharply in a year. So if they just add on a little bit more money, or add on a decent amount of money, and only add 1 year, and that's it, I love that. What are your thoughts on that?
That's actually.
Well, you know what I'm thinking, man, is I think you got a good point, breakdown show, because now that you mentioned the whole lockout thing, I thought that possibly Darius Slay was like, he because my philosophy was he was fine until we drafted the QB, I mean the cornerbacks, all that, we drafted Amani, then we got this other guy. But if you think about it, you didn't hear any rumblings really until the whole CBA stuff came out, which was what about a month ago, maybe, that the whole CBA, everybody's telling, and him and Snacks got a piranha for an agent. You know that, right?
Oh,
They agent is
That's
ruthless. He get deals done.
Yep. That's an understatement.
Man, so now that you mentioned that whole, yeah, man, because this dude, I remember when he was with TA, and remember TA was working outside his house. He had the sit-up board and the dumbbells and all that out there when he was suspended or whatever, and they had the helicopters flying over and the cameras. He was right there. Drew was right there. So I don't know, man. That makes me look at it kind of different. That maybe he was maybe his agent said, look, I got you, do what you do. We got to look out for you and your family. I mean, and the bottom line is, I think that from a team, because I'm a huge team guy, like even with this DSA, I'm all about the team. And I'm just like, okay, I feel like he letting the team down, but with them being other players, they probably understand like, yo, go do your thing, get your money, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, but I don't know, guys. Trav, what you think, man?
I think he brought a very interesting point. Because then technically we'd only be on the hook for an extra year, and he's still happy. We still have an out after, whatever year it is, that we can get it out at, and both parties can be happy.
So you guys like that idea, I'm guessing?
I
mean, I like whatever gets the man to show up on and don't break the bank. I'm serious, man. Because listen, we put the Detroit Sports Alliance as a whole has put too much work in this in trying to bring up guys, myself included. I mean, Luke G has brought me from like an irritated, angry fan to somebody who could look. I'm serious, bro. There's somebody that could look beyond emotion and say, hey, that's a good move. That's not a bad move. That's a great move. Yada, yada. Where I can actually watch the games this year from a different perspective. And
I feel you there.
I feel like that these two guys are critical, man, to our overall defense. Now, like I said, Snacks over Slay. But I mean, because our run jumped up, 15 places over the course of the year with him, just by him alone. So, I want to do whatever it takes without, breaking the bank or whatever, and crutching us for next year. You know what I'm saying? But so that's what I want, man. But overall, I want these two gentlemen happy, man. And they got families to provide for. But I think a lot of times nobody thinks about the fan, though, man. Is it just me, or like we pay these season ticket holders? And we pay for all this stuff, and it's just like, whatever. That's like when LeBron James didn't play. When didn't the Lakers or somebody come play the Pistons and they didn't play, or I can't remember what it was. I think it was LeBron.
Yeah,
and he was on the bench.
It was
but
LeBron.
Oh yeah,
it was LeBron. Yeah, so I'm just like, I don't know, man. Sometimes being a fan, sometimes I look at it. A lot of times as a fan, like, yo, man, they need to, like, we pay their bill to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know the NFL doesn't have the blackout rule anymore, and I did hear that some people are trying to like bring that back. But when the blackout rule was here, us as fans are the reason it was broadcast on TV. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't know, man. I just feel like that. So, but I did want to transition to a video that I brought up earlier, and like I said, guys, don't forget the round table will be tomorrow. Oh yeah, go, man. Do your thing, man.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, just real quick. So what was it? Mars Landing brought it up first. He was talking about how PJ Johnson was a 7th round pick, and Snacks was undrafted. My opinion on it is that nose tackles are few and far between in this league. Like absolute true nose tackles, there are not many defenses that run it anymore. So our defense, the defense we got now, is perfect for Snacks, and that's why he's killing it in it. But there's not a lot of defenses in the NFL that run it anymore. But yes, he's still an absolute beast. I still think he should have definitely been drafted. And then who else brought it up? man. Oh, and then
hey, listen, guys, that's why Super Chat is very important. Super Chat is a very important feature because he wouldn't have a hard time remembering what the comment was.
True.
Shout out to the Super Chatters. Love y'all. Love y'all. Go ahead, man. Can you find it? Okay.
Yeah, I got it. Sip Troit brought it up. He said them young players need. Yeah, he said the young players need some reps. He's like, we know Snacks and Slayer are going to be on the field. I agree. I think Tease needs those reps. I think Amani getting in there with the second team or where he's at needs to get in those reps. I think it's very important because they needed a lot more than Slay and Snacks do. So that's a good point that Sid Trey brought up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely, man. Hey, shout out to y'all in the comments. Be popping. Mars says, I'm a DSA super chat. I'm a DSA super chatter. Oh, you Mars, not on my channel, you ain't, man. You ain't never dropped a dub on mine, man. It's all good though, man. I like messing with y'all with the super chat. So here's the thing though, guys. You know, I'm all about fun, man. It's all fun. So you can't be taking that stuff serious. Like Derek is on, you're the only one who mentions money. You're the only one. No, I'm not the only one. I just like having fun with it, man. That's all. So I made a video earlier today, and like I said, guys, don't forget to tune in to the round table. We probably have Travis on there. We might have some other fellas too. And we're gonna be talking about this stuff in depth, and you'll be able to hear Luke do what he does and TA do his #facts. You'll be able to hear J-Mo. You'll be able to hear everybody. So make sure you tune in on my channel tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we do what we do on the round table. So I made a video about this earlier. And, you know, I thought Theo Riddick would be on his way out. I really thought he was going to be part of the Lane, Quinn, and Lawson tree, which was no longer a Detroit Lion. Well, Theo Riddick has hung around. Now, Luke G has said this on multiple occasions. I'm sure somebody else has from the DSA, that the Lions are waiting until the timing is right. And most of us believe that Theo Riddick will not be on the team when the season actually starts.
Facts.
Well, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about it. What do you guys think?
Travis, you want to start?
We go with you, Trav. What do you think, man?
Na 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 na. Hey. Goodbye, Riddick.
Man, you almost made me. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
All right. I see you. Okay. Breakdown show. What you think, man?
I agree with him. I said it on. So my first video was quarterback. Second video is running backs. I don't think he's sticking around.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be gone because I think they drafted almost an exact replica in him with Ty Johnson. And yeah, he definitely don't run no 4.62. He definitely runs a 4.26.
Yeah, I know, man. I'm told you, man. I'm like, y'all see that? Hey, y'all see that episode of the Cosby Show? If you old enough, shout out to the Cosby Show. If you seen the episode where Theo was dyslexic and they didn't know, that's me, man. Like I will transpose numbers in a second. I'll go back and I'll watch my videos and I'll be like, oh man, I said that backwards. I do it a lot and I only do it with numbers. It's super weird, but yes. He not a 4.62, a 4.26. So shout out to everybody who actually listens to my videos and went on your boy and corrected me. So I appreciate that, man. Oh, they went on, man. They was like, it ain't no 4.62, it's a 4.26. But I had made a video, man, and so Theo took it upon himself not to show up to the very last minute, the very last, you know, OTA. Like that whole thing, he ain't show up. And I'm just like, bro, like really? You know that you hanging on to a spot, right? And you just not gonna come. So then Johnson comes in and they're like, okay, we gonna give you some reps. And he was killing them out there. So I think he really upped this stock with Theo not showing up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
writing on the wall.
I don't think Theo Riddick. You think so?
Yep.
Wow. So you think Theo is like Michael Roberts, like you know he gone? Because Michael knew he was gone too. He knew he was gone, man. When they interview him, he had like the sweaty face and the hurt, you know, like you see a little boy that's about to get in trouble and they got like the ugly face. That's how he looked. So I feel like he knew he was on the outside looking in. But so personnel show, you think Theo knows that his time is over in Detroit?
Yes, I do, and I don't think he's going to be traded for some 7th round pick like that. I think he's going to be traded right before the season starts, like right before the season starts. And who popped it up in the comments? Let's see again.
Super chat. Hashtag super chat.
All right. Austin Rich brought it up. He said, I can't see Theo getting cut because of how good he is, and he's going to make the roster. It's not a thing. It's not a problem with how good he is. I think he's a great running back. I just think that Ty Johnson can do the almost the exact same thing that he does for a much cheaper price.
Absolutely.
Wow. Yeah. I got you. Wait, Austin, who? Who is this?
Austin Rich.
Who said that?
Austin Rich.
It has been a minute if I've seen. Oh, I see you, Austin. What's going on? I've seen you before. So shout out to Austin. Welcome back, man. Man, okay. So Travis, what you so you said he know he gone. So he gone. Oh wait, Sip Troy says hashtag super chat Shorty. That's right. That's right, man. Oh man. Hey, look, if you don't, what I will say, real talk, guys, about the super chat is I have been in some people's comments. I've been in some people's live shows, non-Detroit people, and area and who support us as the DSA. You guys are really killing that super chat game, man. I'm being real serious right now. I like to have fun with the super chat thing, man. It's fun, and it's actually very true because the more I grow, it's going to be super difficult to keep up with everybody. Like, have you ever been in somebody's chat where it's 200, 250 people and it's like boom, 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 like all of these super chats, and you can't even keep up with what's going on. So, but you guys who have been here from the beginning, man, I appreciate y'all and stuff like that. And we trying to get great things as well. So I want to say this, guys. I don't know how long have we been on, man. We've been on about an hour, so it hasn't been too bad. But I wanted to bring this up. Vegas kind of Vegas. Look, the Detroit Lions just get no love. They really don't, man. And Vegas has them at an 18.9% chance to make the playoffs. To the playoffs, bro. Like not the Super Bowl or nothing like that. The playoffs. We talking about playoffs. And they got like the 18. Vegas has, let me see. I got to pull it up right now. It's like 18.9%. And I'm just saying, like, why? Like, why? I mean, do you know what they've done this off season? You know what I'm saying? Now I know Willie Kennedy in the building, aka Detroit Legend Sportscast. He has to be made a believer, and I completely understand it. I was looking back at some of my old videos, and I was just going on the Detroit Lions. But the Detroit Lions have an 18.9% chance to make the playoffs, with the New England Patriots at 84.2. Like they're a shoo-in to make the playoffs. And I'm just like, why is
Vegas is blind like that?
I mean, you know what? I think it is, man. I think everybody, when it comes to the Detroit Lions, guys, I think it's a show and prove thing. It's like, we sick of you talking. You got to show us. You know what I'm saying? You ain't been in the playoffs in a quarter century. You've never appeared in a Super Bowl. You've never won anything significant since, TV has been in color. So you've got to show us something, or we going to keep putting you on at the bottom.
Oh,
yeah, absolutely.
Matthew Huntley.
Hey, Toronto just won, so I got to give you one. Bam, 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 bam. What's going on? Shout out to Matthew Huntley, man. He says can't pay everyone. Dom Moback is a free agent next year.
Oh my goodness.
Well, hey, what you laugh for, man? What you laugh for?
Hey, there's three things that you can't run from: death, taxes, and Dom Ubach.
Facts.
Wait, isn't he like the only lion that's part of? Isn't he like the only lion that's part of like the cursed team or something like that, man? Didn't I read somewhere? Is it Don?
I believe so.
I don't know.
I know he's been
Death,
here.
Taxes, and
He's been here for a
You can't
minute.
teach GOAT status like that, okay?
Wait, what you say?
You can't teach GOAT status like that. Like, come on.
Hey man, that he's actually went
Joe,
through. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, man.
Oh, I will say this: he is what do you call overcame about 3 general managers. And how many coaching staffs?
He's been through the ringer a few times.
Oh yeah.
But hey, he's still there, man. He like a roach. You know how they are. You got to call working for them dudes, man. No, I don't got roaches, so don't y'all start. If you start in the chat, I'm coming at you. Let me see. Hey, so shout out Matthew Hundley. Thank you. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, no, first shout out to Matthew Hundley. That's what's up right there.
That's what's up.
All right, so yeah, George Morgan brought it back up. He's saying he thinks that I'm saying that Theo's a good running back. Theo Riddick is not a good running back. He's a good receiving back. He's a terrible running back.
Yes.
Except for when it comes to pass protection.
Hashtag watch my video from earlier. Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
But no, Theo Riddick, and also the thing is like he's a great receiver, or he's a great receiver out of the backfield. And Ty Johnson's gonna do the same thing except for cheaper. That the offense that we got now, it doesn't fit a receiving back. Like he could legit switch to slot receiver and be a way better player right now. Like with the way the offense is set up, pounding it with the 2 tight ends.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing.
Not in his element anymore. Like he's phased out.
Wow. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, man. But I think we so stacked at receiver. I know Don Burr. Shout out to Don Burr, who I have not seen today. But if he was in here, he would go on me. He just don't believe that we set at receiver, even after Jermaine Kearse, which I do think will make the team. So I do think that Jermaine Kearse will make the team. But if we weren't, all right. Well, let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. So what's your thoughts, man?
What
you sound like Luke G. Shout out to
J-Mo.
Luke G.
Hey, 313.
What's up? What's up, J-Mo? Here go J-Mo. Invite. Hey, shout out. Look, J-Mo holds the record. Shout out to 313 J-Mo for most consecutive Google Hangout streams. This brother was on everybody's stream last week, man. Everybody's stream. He talking about what J-Mo, I feel bad, man, because if I invite you, I didn't invite TA and Luke because I thought they were just playing. Yeah. So I feel like I have to invite them too. Yeah. So, but J-Mo in the building. Shout out to J-Mo putting in that work. Go make sure you subscribe to 313 J-Mo. His link is also in my description. But yeah, J-Mo is on that he on that grind, man. He slide in late and do what he do, man. So appreciate that. Now what were we talking about? We talking about
first off, though, I want to say that I want to do a show with anybody and everybody. Straight up. Oh yeah. Absolutely. That's what we do, man. We are all about collaboration. Absolutely. That's what, I feel like the DSA was built on collaboration, and it's all about that, man, and just supporting one another and stuff like that. So yeah, man. So I don't know, man. I feel like oh, that's what we were talking about.
I don't know what to say about Theo. Yeah, with the receivers. So Beast Mode, shout out to Beast Mode. He says Galladay, Jones, Amendola, Powell, Lacey, Fulgham. That's just a few. There are way more, but I can't name them all. Well, Lacey was just named like the standout OTAs. So that kind of changes my opinion. But that's what you were talking about Kearse and why Kearse may not make the team. So go ahead, man. Floor is yours.
All right. Well, first off, how many receivers do you think is going to make the roster this year?
I think 6.
6?
Wait, hold on. J-Mo says A. Yeah, I think 6. Hold on. J-Mo says A. If they aren't available, it is what it is. I happen to be those, so send an invite. All right. Hold on, J-Mo, because we got a few more minutes. Hey, TA and Luke G. Luke is probably playing with Lil Luke. I give you about 3 minutes, bro, and and to holler back at me, man. Let me know if you want me to send the invite. Okay. So I think 6. I think 6. 5, maybe, possibly 6, with definitely 1 or 2 going to the practice squad.
I think it's
So,
gonna be 5.
and I happen to think that Jermaine Kearse. So you said 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
See,
so who makes the team?
Travis, who are you with?
You said what?
I'm with the chat, and they're saying about 6. I'm and with Derek too. I'm saying about 6.
Well, okay.
Okay.
How many running backs do you think?
So why doesn't Jermaine Kearse make the team?
Answer this real quick. How many running backs do you think we're going to keep? Because that factors into receiving. 4. 4?
Yeah, about 4.
You just don't think Nick Bawden's going to make it?
I think for me, I think he's one of them.
You know what?
Wow.
You know what? He might, because with us running. Peace out, Joseph Murdoch. Thanks, man. Yeah, because with the Lions, with the Lions' dedication to run, he might. So, okay, all right. So, what are you thinking, man? Go ahead and spew that knowledge. What you thinking?
Okay, I got you. Yeah. So I don't think it's going to be 6. I think it's going to be 5 because I think they're going to keep 5 running backs, and they usually only keep 4. Well, because Nick Bawden's technically a running back, even though he's a fullback. So I think it's going to be 5, and of course, we're going to have Marvin. We're going to have Galladay. And then no matter what, Danny Amendola is making the roster. Like, it's a given.
Hey, you already know. You already know. DA is my dude.
Yeah. Exactly. He's going to be a security blanket for Stafford. It's not even going to be close. Him and the tight end.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. So that only leaves 2 spots left, and we're going between Fulgham, Powell, Lacey, and Jermaine Kearse. I think Fulgham's going to make the roster. I think I don't know. I think he's almost a lock in my opinion. I think he dropped. I think he could have gone earlier in the draft. He had some pretty dang good numbers at Old Dominion his last year. And he was also essentially him, and I can't remember his running mate, but we signed him as an undrafted free agent as well. So they had almost identical numbers. So with him being just a featured wide receiver at Old Dominion by himself, he'd had some monster numbers. But he didn't. He still had some good numbers, though. So I think he'll be the 4th. And then 5th, that leaves Powell, Lacey, Kearse, and Tommy Lee Lewis. And I think it comes down to special teams. And I think that it's either going to be...
Man, look, Tommy Lee Lewis is he gonna go the route of Tommy Lee Jones in Batman Forever. He gonna go right down that well and fall into the... He's done, bro. You haven't even heard that brother's name.
Okay, true.
Has anybody heard his name in the last 4 weeks? No. So I'm sorry to cut you off, man. Go ahead.
No, you good. No, I just think, all right, then let's say between Powell, Lacey, and Kearse. I think Kearse has a shot to make it because of his familiarity with Bevel, of course, and familiarity with the offense. But I think Powell's going to make it. I kind of have a soft spot for him. I don't know. I like speedsters and I like shifty receivers. So that could just be me. But I think, and I don't know if you guys have seen the articles coming out about Powell, but everyone's saying he's improved a lot throughout the offseason. And I think he has a good special teams value as well, along with being a receiver. So I think he's going to beat out Kearse, in my opinion.
So then you think Lacey is going to make the team then?
No, I think the 5 are going to be Jones, Galladay, Amendola, Fulgham, and Powell.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so who goes to the practice squad?
I don't know.
Wait, what? Chris Lacey got hurt? J-Mo says Chris.
Wait,
Chris.
what?
Wow, he says Chris Lacey got hurt. When did that happen? I must have missed it too. I didn't see. Last time I heard, he was a standout. Yeah. He was the standout of OTA. So I don't know.
Huh,
you know.
Interesting. Wow.
So who goes to the practice squad then?
I think Lacey can make it to the practice squad. I don't think Kearse is going to. I think he's going to get picked up by another team. But
well, depending on how severe the injury is, Lacey could actually go on IR and save a spot.
That's true.
J-Mo says didn't participate in last week of OTAs. One Pride 40, which is late to the show. What's going on? Says Roberts is on the Packers. We love you, man. We that was like the first thing we talked about, though. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. John Hannon says, look what Jim said. Okay, Jim. Okay. Well, you know, it's funny because shout out to Don Bird. Don Bird is sick about this. He wants us to kind of, after signing Curse, I think he felt more comfortable, but he was kind of, I think he wants us to sign maybe one more vet to kind of solidify the wide receiver core. But from what's coming out of camp, it looks like that the Lions got more receivers than they can handle. Like seriously, like more ballers than they can handle. Now, I'm not too sure about Marvin Jones' longevity. Like, he scares me a little bit. He really does. I'm more worried about Marvin Jones than I am Danny Amendola. Everybody want to crack on Danny Amendola because he 33. You know what I'm saying? But Danny is a baller. And to be real with y'all, there was an article in the Free Press, one of these mini Lions websites, I can't remember what it was, that Danny Amendola was the most standout free agent signing that the Lions made. And y'all came on me for Danny Amendola. And for my sake, I hope this man plays at least 13 games and puts at least 700. Hey, wait, look, listen. He played 15 games last year, bro. So why would he not play 13 this year?
No. I'm talking about him.
Why would he not play 13 this year? Oh, you mean that? Yeah. Well, you know the media, man. You know what they do. But I'm just saying, you know. So I think a lot of people are underestimating. And the thing with Danny Amendola breakdown show is because I think Nomis said he made a video too, but I made a video about Danny. I can't even get it out because I got clowned so bad. I made a video the day he got cut from Miami. And I said, I wouldn't be mad if the Lions went after this guy. And I looked at his production in comparison with Golden Tate's. And it wasn't too far off as far as yards and averages and things like that. And I mean, they came hard. They boom. I mean, just came on me like a ton of bricks. So then the Lions wind up signing this guy. And I think that soon as he got cut, I think Bob Quinn was on his cell phone because he was already in Detroit before the story broke. Like he was already at the airport and everything before the story even broke out. So for my sake and for Danny Amendola's sake, I hope he balls out, man. But it looked like we are set at receiver, man. Do y'all think we need anybody else, another veteran that we need to go sign? Because I don't think it's a lot of guys out there. Travis, what you think, man?
I actually don't think so. I think we got a pretty good group of fellas in there, and that, you know, the competition still hasn't really officially picked up. Like, I want to see these guys with pads on, you know, before saying, you know, and then on top of that, you got the roster cuts, you know, for all 32 teams. So, you know, if we do need a receiver, you know, we can possibly look there. You know, and I will definitely say this.
I think there's a lot that's going to pop off. Yeah, go ahead, man.
I will definitely say this. Keep an eye out on the two well, I know the Patriots joint practice, and I believe we have another one. Who was that with the Texans?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, with the Texans as well.
We got a couple with the Patriots, don't we?
Yeah,
we do.
And I will say this. Keep an eye out on them two teams. You know, if you stop and think about it, how did we get Okwara and guys like that?
Yup, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, joint practices.
Yeah.
And shout out to Crimson Shadow. He says we still need to pick up Hodge. It's a travesty that he hasn't been picked up.
Yeah. Hey, poor Hodge and poor Luke G. Nope, he has not.
Wow.
He has not.
That is crazy. I did not know
Which
that.
is sad. It really is. It really is. Hey, guys, shout out to the 45 people that's rocking with your boy and the 36 we got in the chat. I appreciate my active subs, man. Y'all have no idea how much I appreciate y'all. My analytics has shot up. Half my channel is actually watched by you guys, and I know it's a solid core of y'all that's rocking with your boy. So I do appreciate that. I've come a long way with this whole thing, and I appreciate y'all for rocking with us as well. I want to give a special, also not a special shout out, but just another shout out to the young man Dosa Dion, who had his channel kind of taken right from up under him, and us at the DSA, we kind of promoted for you guys to go and check out his new channel, which is Dosa Dion 2.0, because even though necessarily we might not get love in return, we gonna show some love. So shout out to Dosa Dion at 2.0 if you were wondering about him. So show, man, listen, we've been on for an hour and a half, I think, bro. We know you got things to do, you got games to win and practices to prepare for. So we gonna get off soon, man. But yeah, go ahead, make a bold statement, man. You can do whatever you want, man. This how we do it. Go ahead.
No, yeah.
Except drop them bombs. You can't drop them bombs though. No bombs.
No worries.
We got it. A whole new world. A whole new world. Go ahead, man.
Okay. Semi-bold statement. I think our receiving core as a whole, including our tight ends and Kerryon Johnson, I think is going to be top 10 in the NFL easily.
Wow. Okay. I see that.
Easily.
I see that. I don't think that's too bold. I think that's what we expect. What you think, man?
Absolutely.
What you think, Trav?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
yeah, absolutely. Hey, yeah, I could too. But the Lions, listen, the Lions can't. They got we as a fan base. They have a lot riding on this year. Like I don't think we realize yet. I think we do. The people that's in the chat, the round table, us three guys here, we realize what the Lions got riding on this season. This season is imperative to these guys. They have the steps in place. They got the OC. We got rid of JBC. He's gone.
It's KFC.
We signed KFC. Yeah, I know, man. I know. So Stafford's Binky is gone. We signed. We didn't get the running back we wanted, but we got the running back we needed. How about that? We got CJ Anderson. We got more receivers than we gonna know what to do with come a month from now. You know what I'm saying? When them cuts really start happening in preseason and all that. And just remember, guys, preseason means absolutely nothing toward the total 16-game season. So unless God forbid Stafford gets hurt or something like that. But I think that we got a lot riding on this year. And I think that this is the year it happens, guys. Like the Lions I feel like they gotta take the division. We got shout out to Willie, aka Detroit Legend Sportscast, that should have dropped that super chat, but he didn't. But he said something about there we go. He said about like the Lions, they gotta win for him to believe. And I feel him because the Lions have done, loss after loss after loss. We cannot seem to beat Green Bay to win a division for nothing. We cannot seem to beat good teams. So the Lions got to show up, man. I'm a realist. I'm not going to defend these dudes if they don't perform.
Yeah.
Barring a catastrophic something, Matthew Stafford, because let's be real, guys. If Matthew Stafford goes down, this is a whole different conversation.
This is Stafford's prove it year too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I think that this is the biggest year for Stafford since his third or fourth year in the league. Remember, he kept getting hurt. Like he got hurt after, I think it was 2 back-to-back injuries. And I remember saying, you know what, this guy, he got to show up this year. And he did. He came out, I think it was 2011, lit him up, took us to the playoffs, stuff like that. And I was like, okay, this guy, he could be something. And I think this is the closest I've been to that year, 2011, where I'm like, Matthew Stafford got to perform this year. And I think he knows too, man. That's one of the reasons. Yeah, he does. He does, man. Now he just got to stay upright. We got to keep the brother from being sacked 17 times in 7 days. I'm just saying.
Yep.
You remember that back when the Vikings had 8 sacks?
They had 10 sacks on us.
Was that what it was?
Bro, they had 10
Yeah.
sacks, and then
They were
Oh,
counting it.
8. Never mind.
yeah, it was a record, man. I mean, look, man, listen, and the commentators was like, "Oh, they got another one. Oh, that's a new." I mean, they was happy for the records that was set. And then
Yeah.
who was it the next year? They got 7 on them. 7 sacks, man. 17 sacks in
Oh,
2
I think
weeks is
it killed me.
ridiculous.
I think it was
That whole
the
offensive line should have been.
I want to say it was the Buffalo Bills who we played after that.
Man, don't talk about that game because we should have won that game. If that was, we should have won that game.
That game was so dumb.
Yeah, we should have won that game. We should. JGB says Bears.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Man, okay. Crimson Shadow, shout out. He says, I've been watching this team for 20 years, and I've never seen this team with the tight end core before. Well, hey, Crim, we got one now, man. We definitely have one now. So, yeah, man. So listen, show. What's going on, Mitch? We know you got the team, you got to lead the team and stuff like that. But what's up with these YouTube videos, man? What's your content? How often you think you're gonna put something out?
Wait, you talking to me?
Crickets. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I said breakdown. I said show.
My fault.
Yeah, what's going on, man? I said lead the team, win these games, and then I said how often you think you're gonna put something out?
My fault. I was reading 313 JMO's comments. No, I'm gonna try and get videos out weekly, like easily, and then I'm gonna try to do 2 times a week. That's my goal, no matter what. 2 times a week.
Okay.
That's what's up.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. And Travis, how you doing over there on Troxel'S Sports Talk, man? Oh, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
No, yeah. I was just gonna say that. I'm also gonna try and get out like NFL content, like general ones too, that are gonna be a lot quicker than my 20-minute videos of the Lions.
Okay. Okay. All right, Travis, what's going on with you on Troxel'S Sports Talk, man?
Well, I am working on a video. I should be dropping that possibly tomorrow. And,
Travis, you know I love you, man, but you always working on the video, bro. Like always.
Hey, I
like
always
Travis is
gotta,
literally always.
some family that came up this past week, so it kind of threw me off my game. So I
got you, man.
So I'm trying to get back on the saddle and about to take it by storm and drop a couple of videos, and then we got the Piston Center Court on Detroit Drew's channel starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then we got Thursday the draft show with the special guest Noble Sports Entertainment. We're starting that at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's about to be a fun week, you know. Then obviously we're gonna have a whole lot of content coming out about the draft and how we fared and things like that, you know. So it's about to get live.
Hey Travis, I don't know. I think I got a better excuse than you.
Yeah.
I literally up and moved. So.
Hey, you definitely beat me on that one, brother.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So, yeah. Hey, guys. Thanks for being with us. We had the biggest numbers on my channel in a long time, so I really do appreciate that. That tells me that I'm getting more and more active subs, and more inactive subs are leaving. So, shout out to the guys that's leaving. Appreciate y'all. Glad y'all rocked with me before. And I appreciate the new ones as well. So 313 JMO, we'll hook up tomorrow. Book Spray says, peace out to you. And who is Market Street Cup? What's going on, man? I think I saw you. He says, peace, go Lions, going to beat the Pats in the Super Bowl, calling it now. Man, that would be crazy. That would be crazy.
Yeah, well,
that's what's up.
If we beat that, hey, that would be like storybook. If that happened, hey, that's some storybook stuff right there, man. So
absolutely. But
hey, be sure. Yeah, go ahead, Trav.
I just want to say one last
Mellow
thing.
Mo, look at Mellow Mo. Oh, he says,
shout out Mellow
hold on, let me get the. He got the bam, dropping that super chat. What's up, man? That's what's up, Mellow Mo. Somebody phone bill gonna be high. What's up, Mellow? Thank you, man. Appreciate that. That $2. Now I can get me a Frosty. I'm about to go get me a chocolate Frosty. Thanks, Mellow Mo. Appreciate you, man. But what was you gonna say, Travis?
I don't know if you guys seen Man Beast Morris's video earlier today. I do want to say prayers and thoughts with him. Depression ain't easy. So my prayers are out to him.
I know I haven't seen it, man.
I haven't seen it either.
Definitely check it out. It's definitely my prayers and thoughts are with him.
Yeah. With that being said, man, we're gonna do a little quick PSA right now. It really is a serious thing. I got people that deal with it, and it's serious, man. So if you need some help, go get some help. If you can, talk to somebody, and you don't have to face it alone. So that is a real absolute thing, man. A lot of people feel like it's a. Go ahead, man.
And I don't hardly sleep, so if any of you guys, what do you call it? My Twitter account is at 30 Troxel87. Follow me there, and if you need to talk, hey, I'm all ears. There's no judgment with me. If you need to get some frustration out, just come on and message me and hit me up. I'm all ears.
He's definitely awake.
I told you that Travis. Yeah, man. Travis is, how you like text somebody and you like, oh my goodness, it's too late. No, that ain't Travis. That ain't Travis, man. But yeah, man. Hey, look, I'm like borderline 1-2, man. But see, I take that melatonin. So sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. So, but yeah, man, that's a serious thing. I haven't seen the video, Travis, but I will check it out later. But yeah, guys, it's a serious thing, and I would don't forget that you can always talk to somebody, whether it's YouTube, 1-800 number. It's something, man. I didn't see the video, but I have some family members that deal with that, and it's a big thing. And don't let people tell you that it's a made up disorder, because it's not. It's not. So it's a real thing, man. So definitely go ahead and get that. Yeah, get that help. And shout out to everybody. I think I got two new subscribers, so I appreciate y'all. I've been a little stale for a minute, but I appreciate y'all trying to get me to 1,600. So if you have not subscribed, go ahead and do that. Appreciate you guys as well. I will add Detroit Lions what is it? Personnel Lions Breakdown Show. Lions Personnel Breakdown Show. I got it.
There you go.
I will add his link in my description. Man, goodness, Lord have mercy. You got to shorten that up.
I got you.
Good Lord. We got him in the field. Hey, give me a thumbs up. Go make sure you subscribe to him. Make sure you subscribe to my boy, hashtag TST Troxel Sports Entertainment. And thanks for rocking with us this Monday night. We will see you tomorrow on the round table. And let me know what you think of this guy right here, if you enjoyed this thing, man, because I got some things I want to talk to you about. But anyway, personnel, don't go nowhere, man. We're gonna end this broadcast. I will see y'all tomorrow, 8 p.m. sharp. No technical difficulties on the Gridiron Blitz, and we will see you guys tomorrow for the round table. All right, y'all. With that being said, y'all got anything to say before we get off?
Thank you for listening.
Travis, go first.
Absolutely. Thanks for listening, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button and smash that notification bell so you don't miss out on anything of the Detroit Sports Alliance related content.
Retweet.
Hey, yeah, retweet. Hey, hashtag facts. Hashtag y'all playing around with that bell. Stop playing around with that bell. That bell is serious. I'm serious, man. I got 296 people that hit the bell. That means that 1,300 people don't care what I say. They just like, whatever. Wow. So we need y'all to hit that bell, man. Go ahead and ring that bell. All right. A breakdown show. What you got for the people as we get off, man?
Thank you guys so much. This is my first show ever, so I'm pretty excited. Glad I got some listeners. I know you probably.
Yeah, he did well.
All of them are yours, but
he did well, man.
Still.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. You did well. Not a lot of people. You see, Travis been on about 30 times, man, and he still take like 10 seconds to come in. So, hey, some people just got it, man. But listen, Travis will do everything else you need him to do, man. I'm telling you, Travis will hook. I told you, man. Hey, if I ever come up, Travis is gonna be right there with me because I won't be able to function without Trav. I know Trav will get it done for real. And no, you cannot have Travis. Travis is part of the Detroit Sports Alliance. So with that being said, guys, make sure you subscribe to all three of us. I will immediately go add that link. A matter of fact, why don't you go ahead and put it in the chat real quick, show so people can know what it is, what your YouTube channel is, and follow them on Twitter as well. And we'll do that. But don't forget about the round table. I'm sure we'll be talking about all this stuff as well in more detail. You said see you, Luke. Oh, Luke, you still in the building?
How do I even do that?
Hey, Detroit Drew is in the building.
You do that? And you type in your YouTube channel. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh,
Detroit Drew
is in the building, and what?
And what do you call it? Definitely come check out the Piston Center Court on Wednesday at 8 p.m. It will be on Detroit Drew's channel this week. And then take a look on Thursday on my channel for the draft. We're going to have Noble Sports Entertainment as a special guest. And it's going to start at 6:30, about a half hour before the actual draft starts.
Hey, we need to start charging for these subs, man. Because look, we say go sub and people sub, bro. People look, Luke G said just sub.
Yeah, I've gotten a lot.
Hey, Luke, you're gonna have to start paying to come in the chat, man. Cause look, when Luke come in the chat, it's like, what's up, Luke? Luke G, Luke, free free Luke G. Hey, wait, hold on. Wait, who said this? Crimson says, can I have Travis? No, you cannot. No, you cannot.
Hey, JGB, Travis Flowers. I'm gonna have to get a jersey.
Hey, for those of y'all who remember, I think it's the Thriller album with y'all remember Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney. It say the girl is mine. No, the Trav is mine. The Trav is mine. No, man, the Trav belongs to the DSA, man. Oh my goodness. Oh, you guys are fun, man. But this is Lions Personnel Breakdown Show. That's not your Twitter though, right?
Nope, my Twitter. I'm gonna put that in the comments right now too.
Okay.
All right, I got you. Don't worry.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. I've been stalling for you to do that, but you.
I put in my.
Oh yeah.
Never mind.
Oh
whatever,
yeah.
Whatever.
He.
Yeah.
And then what I'll do is I'll add it to the man. I almost blocked you by mistake. Wait, hold on. What is Luke saying? Sip, for real, I got 3 subs. Hey, Sip, try. You already know, baby. That's what we do. That's what we do. Hey, I was one of them subs. I was sub number 2. All right, that's what's up. Hey, all we do is say the word. Go sub. Go sub. Huh?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was the other one.
Oh, you was the other one? Yeah. But not Sip. You got to put that content out. You can't be playing around, man. So anyway, guys, that's what's going on. So you got his Twitter, and I'll make sure I add it. Oh, wait, hold on. Luke G said, "What up, though? Everyone, stop hating DPF." Wait, what? I'm not. Wait, stop hating. Oh, he's saying stop hating. Oh, I'm not hating, Luke. You know I love you. If I would have brought you in, I would have hit 100. So, hey, I know Luke brings them numbers, man. He brings them numbers. Yeah. Oh, JGB says he was number 5. Wow.
Nah.
That's hashtag facts right there. That's crazy. So make sure you go subscribe to these guys. We doing big things. Yes, all love, man. That's what we do, is show love to one another. So anyway, I've rambled long enough. We're gonna say goodnight, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 8 o'clock with no technical difficulties. Promise. All right. Make sure y'all have y'all super chat buttons ready, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, guys. Peace out.